Ryan on the pole. Your quick time overall out of Rogersville, Tennessee. It's going to be Ryan Smith in the 4S. To the outside out of heat race number 1, it'll be Tyler Jones out of Covington, Kentucky. Meanwhile, the inside is going to be SC4. It'll be Shane Crane out of Winchester, Kentucky. To the outside, it'll be that number 9 out of Hebron, Kentucky. It's going to be Josh Dietz. To the inside, and that number 72 will be Landon Arcaro out of Metamora, Indiana. Meanwhile, going to have the Josh Chesney out of Marionville, Tennessee, going to be to the outside. You have the 19G of Brady Godwin out of Verona, Kentucky, and to the outside to be the 44 of Josh Harris. O'Reilly Auto Parts Heat Race number 1. All cars will transfer tonight. We have 23 of them showing up here tonight for the Lawrenceburg Speedway. Looks like the number 72, Atlanta Caro, got a problem. By the way, he swapped out those purple side of things on that race car. Came in here with nothing but the I don't want to say it, the weird odd color purple tires, and swapped them all out with American Racers here tonight to compete here tonight. And apparently American Racers are $185 a tire compared to, what, $300, $285? Oh, wait. Either way, as we are ready to go here for tonight's race in action, I'm excited to be here in Lawrenceburg for my first ever time being here, and you guys are absolutely a phenomenal audience coming out tonight, and you guys haven't even got yourselves a round of applause. So without fans like each and every one of you, give yourselves a round of applause for supporting your local racetrack. Let me hear you all give yourselves a round of applause. Well, we are ready and fired up as we have a live look in from the Dirt Rich TV, and it looks like we got more problems for the 72 Landon Arcaro as Lawrenceburg Speedway track crew out there with the situation. It looks like something has broken as Chad has entered the building. So, Richard, we are now currently live. We have a live look-in over Richard Green over there with the Dirt Rich TV. Tyler over here. I see Tyler over there. That man's a hard-working man. He's an awesome person. Tyler Key behind the cameraman here tonight, providing an awesome coverage. As it looks like the 72 may need a push. It looks like he might be taking a hard right. No, they're going to try to jump start that car. So engine problems for the 72 of Landon Arcaro already. Looks like it may have been fired. As we're waiting to see what Joseph Rush is going to do here. So it looks like the 72 will be forced to take the hard left turn into the infield. He's going to try one more time to get that car fired. As our junior flagman over there doing a really good job. It should say O'Reilly Auto Parts instead of Napa Auto Parts, but he's down there doing a great job. I'll tell you, he's over there killing it, but it looks like we're ready to go green flag racing. Well, so we are ready to go. The American All-Star Series, the first one to green here at Lawrenceburg Speedway. I don't know what to expect, but I expect some beating and banging. Maybe it could be straightforward all the way through the middle with 3 and 4. They did do a lot of track prep during there. Got watered off that top there. Will we see a big cushion? I don't know. But what I do know is that number 4, Ryan Smith, currently second in points, trying to chase down that 002 of Tyler Arrington mid-season. And to the outside of him, you'll have Tyler Jones, one of the local drivers here tonight out of Covington, Kentucky. And ladies and gentlemen, the American All-Star Series for the first time are green here tonight. Good start for Ryan Smith in that number 4, and they all race their way into turn 1 and 2. Josh Dees took a look in the outside of the 4 of Shane Crane. Tyler Jones on the outside, side by side. Jones gets washed up out of the cushion. He will lose a ton of spots as Jones works back to the outside and still struggles in that race car. Big problems for Jones, and he had a good, promising qualifying run. He will fall back into the 5th spot as Ryan Smith in that number 4 continue to lead. Shane Green right there behind him. Josh Dietz is now starting to close. And you're going to look at the last lap time throughout the field. It's going to be Ryan Smith out there with a 16.351. Josh Dietz is actually starting to close on Shane Crane. We got a car around. It's a number 19, Brady Godwin. No caution on the speedway. And the 6 of Tyler Jones pulls it on the infield. Racing continues on. Great battle with still all Ryan Smith and that number 4 machine. He will make his way through the middle of 3 and 4. It'll go to Shane Crane in the SC4. Then you have Dietz in the number 9. Chesney in the number 5 will be your top 4. And Josh Harrison in the 44 struggling to get off of turn number 4. First ever race in a late model for Josh Harrison, trying to get the handle of that race car. Good thing he's in the show, guaranteed. Meanwhile, it's going to be all Ryan Smith still out in front. Ryan Smith continues to work the outside, starting to pull away. Shane Crane and Josh Dietz. Dietz in the 9, Crane in that number 4 machine. Crane's going to take a look to the bottom, see if there's any moisture. Nothing there. Dietz going to try to build the momentum up as the battle for second continues on. 2 to go, they say, as the 4 of Ryan Smith down to the backstretch. It'll be the 4 of Shane Crane. Single file, no the tail, about 4 or 5 car lengths away from each other. The first white flag for the American All-Star Series for Raleigh Auto Parts E-Race number 1 goes to Ryan Smith. After that, it'll go to Shane Crane there for that second spot. You got Josh Dietz, Joshua Chesney, and Joshua Harrison going to be the top 5, as it's going to be a good run, a good points day maybe. He'll start on the pole here tonight as Ryan Smith will get it done. Shane Crane, Josh Dietz, Chesney will finish in the 4th spot, and Josh Harrison will get a top 5 for a Raleigh Auto Parts heat race number 1. Wow. Interesting. Ryan Smith is currently right on Tyler Arrington's heels. We'll see where Tyler Arrington starts, and he's actually starting 3rd on the outside of PPM Racing Products E-Race number 3. So this is going to be interesting. So Harrington might want to be careful here, especially coming into the later stages of this series. Those two are neck and neck, but I think it's 55 points. I didn't check on the points after hitting Hollow Speedway, but the last I checked, it was rather close for that points championship. Chad will bring you along. What do you think of the racing surface so far?
Well, I think they'll go out and adjust it a couple more times here, but I think it's pretty racy right now, and it'll be interesting to see that because you have 125 race cars that are going to cross this racetrack before we kind of hit that intermission after the heat races. It'll be interesting to see where it is then, but they'll put some water down on it during that intermission time, if not sooner, and it should be good to go.
Well, we got the outside groove heat race number 2 lining up here for the American All-Star Series, as it's going to be Zane Powell out of Junction City, Kentucky, also known as Superman. I'll tell you, Joseph Rush just loves it when I say Superman for him. To the outside, it'll be Ethan Toder out of Florence, Kentucky, to the outside. You got Brandon Atkins out of Union, Kentucky. To the outside of him will be Parker Perry out of North Varian. Out of Indiana. Trevor Size out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Last night's winner at the Hidden Hollow Speedway in dominating fashion while avoiding several wrecks from lap down traffic. To the outside, it'll be that 93T of Travis Woodyard out of Dry Ridge, Kentucky. Only inside at number 9, BB Kevin Blair out of Milford, Ohio. And to the outside, to be Philip Ramirez out of Trenton, Ohio in the number 75. Well, we got Zane Powell and Ethan Toder. I'll tell you, Toder might be looking good here, too, as far as qualifying is concerned. But Zane Powell, second quick overall. Here we go as we're underway for the outside groove heat race number 2. Shane Powell gets tight. Toder's in trouble. Toder and Powell make contact in 1 and 2. That's going to allow the 43 of Parker Perry to the inside. Perry takes a good look to the inside of Powell. Powell to the outside. Side by side, door to door, they say. Shane Powell will take lap number 1. Brutally tight for the 43 of Parker Perry to the outside. Toder's going to get a good run back to the inside. As they're side by side, door to door in 3 and 4. Toder's going to try the bottom and see what he's got. Slide job of the 4. It will still be a close call, but Perry in the second spot. Powell's going to start to drive away. Great nail drive for him off of turn number 2. As Parker Perry's right down on the backstretch. Ethan Toder, it'll go to Brandon Atkins. You're going to be your top 4. And Trevor Size in the 73, your top 5. Parker Perry made all that he needed after that mistake between the 28 of Powell and Toter, and now Perry is driving away down to the backstretch. Meanwhile, Brandon Atkins now showing the speed. Trevor Size going to try to roll the bottom in the middle of 3 and 4, make it 3 wide, they say, as Toter's going to be up on the outside, still hold on to that 3rd spot. Brandon Atkins in the 50. He's going to get a little loose off at 2. Trevor Size does as well in that 73, as it's all Zane Powell driving away with this at past halfway. Oh, Philip Ramirez in trouble in the 75. Crazy loose, and he was able to gather it back together down to the bottom side. So as Ramirez going to be the first car a lap down, trying to feel out an unknown race car, as he will roll the slow bottom as the leaders will be able to make their way by. 2 to go for Superman Zane Powell, man, he is looking good here tonight, as you have the 43 of Perry, but Perry's actually starting to close. Too little, too late, maybe. He's going to try to work the cushion out of 3 and 4. White flag in the air for Zane Powell. Parker Perry right there behind him. Ethan Toter right there in that 3rd spot. It will go to the 50 of Brandon Atkins. Trevor Size trying to get that 4th spot down to the backstretch. It's not going to happen, as final turn, little too late for Parker Perry. Give the outside group heat race number 2 to Zane Powell. Parker Perry will be for 2nd. Ethan Toter, Brandon Atkins, Trevor Size, Kevin Blair, Travis Woodyard, and Philip Ramirez will round out the outside group heat race number 2 here at the Lawrenceburg Speedway. So Zane Powell gets it after contact in turns 1 and 2 of Ethan Toter, and Parker Perry took all that he needed out of that mistake. But Zane Powell get it done. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Well, Joseph Rush, you brought the American All-Star Series to the Berg, and I'll tell you, so far it has not disappointed. The American All-Star Series and Joseph Rush and the whole team is proud to be here for the first time in Indiana, and I am proud to be here as well. And guess what? I'm from Pennsylvania, everybody, so please excuse my northern accent if I do mess up some of these names and cities and towns, please. So, Nicholas Bird, I think he's the local favorite here tonight, one of the sponsors for the Zach Bolton Memorial. He will start on the pole for the PPM Racing Products Heat Race number 3. To the outside, it should be the 002 wearing that yellow spoiler. He is your current PPM Racing Products point leader. It's going to be Tyler Arrington. To the inside, again, my personal sponsor for helping me get here tonight is going to be Matthew Porter out of Austinville, Virginia. To the outside, to be Logan Kirkman out of Richmond, Indiana. On the inside, in row number 3, in that number 51, to be William Harris out of Whiteland, Indiana. To the outside, to be the 14 JR of the White Smith out of Louisville, Kentucky, home of the Louisville Slugger baseball bats. And after that, on the inside, is going to be Zach Gibbs out of Gosport, Indiana. Well, our final heat race of the night for the American All-Star Series, Nicholas Bird, I talked to him earlier. He said he is going to win tonight. That was his exact thoughts and words. So we'll see if he can man of the challenge. He'll start 3rd in our feature event tonight if he wins heat race number 3. Bird and Arrington. Arrington on the outside, Porter and company. Matthew Porter, somebody to watch too, as we are back underway here for PPM Racing Products heat race number 3. Berg with a good drive off of turn number 2. Matthew Porter's looking good for that 3rd spot, as that's going to be the 18 machine. That's Logan Kirkman up on the outside. Where did Kirkman come from, as he will take the 3rd spot away? Porter's getting a little bit of a challenge of William Harris on the inside of turn number 2. No dice there down to the backstretch, as it's still going to be all Nicholas Bird, your leader. Tyler Arrington's going to take a look to the inside. Not going to get there off of 4. Great 3-way battle in the back of the field between Harris, Gibbs, and the White Smith, as those guys are slicing and dicing off the bottom of turn number 2. White Smith's got a good run of Zach Gibbs, and he may get there in the corner. No, he's going to hit the brakes, but they're still side by side for the... Wow, what a run off the bottom. Big right rear being thrown by the White Smith, and Zach Gibbs make contact. But Smith was able to get into turn 1 and 2. He will get that spot. So is Nicholas Bird still on the cushion, and I mean he is up on the cushion out of 3 and 4. Halfway to go this time by. Tyler Arrington's got to figure out something as Nicholas Bird's last lap time, a blistering 473. Blistering 16.473. Tyler Arrington going to try to roll the bottom. See if he closes a little bit here. So far the gap is 1 second. And Tyler Arrington does close. It brings it down to a .830. Battle for the race lead is going to get close. We should see 2 to go this time by. As Nicholas Bird back to the outside. Tyler Arrington finds the speed. Oh, but gets that left side corner mantle of a 4. 2 to go. Bird's getting a little tight. Tyler Arrington does as well. As Bird makes his way back up to the cushion in 3 and 4. Tyler Arrington's got a good run off of 4. White flag in the air, too little too late. As we have the number 10 machine of Bird still out in front. Arrington for second. It goes to Logan Kirkman, Matthew Porter. Final time, and he'll try. No jump of the cushion. Nicholas Bird will get it done. Tyler Arrington for second. Logan Kirkman for third. Matthew Porter. William Harris. Dwight Smith and Zach Gibbs will round out your field for the American All-Star Series. Ladies and gentlemen, he's coming around the front stretch. Let him hear it for Nicholas Bird, your winner. Well, that's going to be an interesting lineup in the front row here for the American All-Star Series. Well, Chad, we got to give you the mic as you are the voice of the Bird.
Well, thank you very much, Peter. And I know those fans are sitting out there waiting to hear their name called for giving away bikes. I have the first group of bikes to be given away. These are for 12-inch bikes. So I was told that you would know what bucket you put your name in. So if you hear your name, head on down there. It is first come, first serve with the bikes. And the only rule is you can't ride the bikes around here on the ground. So you can take them directly to your car. You can come back in, but you cannot ride them in the midway or anywhere on the Lawrenceburg Speedway grounds just for safety reasons. So it's Griffin Ryle. Congratulations. Hazel Hertel, congratulations. Ryle, Pendland, Paisley Greer, Carter Freeman, Mandy Stuckluka is what it says, I think. Landon Loggle, Angela Johnson, Leon Loggle, Aaliyah Matlin, Adeline Douglas, Oliver Sellett, Bexton Grubbs, Nova Delicave, and it says Weston Mandy Strunk. Weston Mandy Strunk. So if I called your name, head on down there and claim your bike. Congratulations. All right, it's now time for Dirt Car UMP Modifieds Heat Race number 1 of 3. 8 laps is the scheduled distance. Out of Manchester, Ohio, your pole sitter is the B1 of Mason Bellew. 556 of Joe Smith out of Fairfield, Ohio. He's on the outside of the front row. Brandon Weber out of Milford, Ohio in the 71 car to the inside of row number 2. Matt Hamilton, quick time qualifier out of this group from Aurora, Indiana in the 9H. Row number 3 is Jason Holland out of Middletown, Ohio. He's in car 3H. Outside him from Springfield, Ohio, the 55S is Jim Sakosh. Row number 4 is Bobby Davis out of Columbus, Indiana, the B32. Brad Morris out of Batavia, Ohio, in car 35. And bringing up row number 5, scheduled to start, is the 18 of Corbin McHenry. McHenry is on the track. I don't see the 35 of Brad Morris. All right, so 8 laps is the distance. Lineup has been confirmed on the racetrack. There is no 35 of Brad Morris. Everybody else is out there. Joe Smith, okay, he's back underway now. We are coming to the green flag. Right in front of that packed back straightaway. Many people here to celebrate and honor Zach Bolton, and these are the first group of modifieds trying to qualify their way in to that Zach Bolton Memorial. Looking for the green flag here at the Bergen. Green flag is out. Heat race number 1 is underway. Bellew to the inside, Smith on the outside. Typically, the outside lane has a little bit of a better grip there, and Beaulieu able to hold off both Smith and Hamilton through turns 1 and 2. Beaulieu's going to lead lap number 1, but Matt Hamilton already gets around Joe Smith for the runner-up spot. Hamilton trying to grab that top spot to the inside of row 1 and 2. Beaulieu still has that momentum built up on the outside and holds the lead into turn number 3. But Hamilton now throws the slider on Beaulieu out of turn 4 and back to the line. Beaulieu leads by about 2 feet over Hamilton. Hamilton now goes top shelf. He has to jump off the gas as he almost slammed into the rear of the 1P of Mason Beaulieu. That's the battle for the top spot between Beaulieu and Matt Hamilton. Third place right now, Joe Smith. Back in the 1 they go. Corbin McHenry in the 18 car pulls his modified off the racetrack. Tough break for Corbin. First time in a modified, struggling here to get the 18 of Josh Walker's owned modified to stay on track. Cross flags, 4 down, 4 to go. Halfway home here in heat race number 1. Beaulieu leads Hamilton by just 0.3 of a second. We know how good Matt Hamilton here is at Lawrenceburg, and he is just pacing and tracking Mason Beaulieu. Off of the 1 they go. Hamilton tries to throw the slider. One thing you don't normally see Hamilton do is throw a nasty slider and slide up into that other car. He usually makes it stick. And oh, we got a car that just went up in smoke. The 71. As the yellow flag waves, the 71 of Brandon Weber expires on the back straightaway. That engine letting go underneath that modified.
Or you want to do it be main? We have 26, well 25, 18, 24. I don't think we need to. Yeah.
So tough break for the Milford, Ohio native. Brandon Weber down the backstretch. A huge plume of smoke erupts from the tailpipes and underneath the engine area,
I don't know.
signaling some sort of mechanical failure in the power plant of that UMP modified. Bringing out the first caution of heat race number 1. So Matt Hamilton scored as the race leader. He did lead the previous lap in the 9H. So Hamilton will go to the top spot. 6 laps complete to remain.
Yeah, he got it right before that caution came out.
So he wasn't late.
Right before the caution came out. I had 3 cars pass, and then the caution. So, yeah, Matt.
So Hamilton, Beaulieu will be second. Well, he has.
You are our leader. 9H, you're our leader.
So Jason Holland is second, or third, excuse me.
And 556 is 4th.
Where'd 556 go?
He's right behind the 3. There's 3, 556.
3, 556.
And then we're good.
And we got 4 scored.
So green flag back in the air. White flag in the air for Matt Hamilton. Final time around for Hamilton. And checker flag for Matt Hamilton. He takes heat race number 1. Mason Billieu second. Third to Jason Holland. And Joe Smith crosses the line fourth with Jim Sakosh fifth.
So do we have it right?
So put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Hamilton, winner of heat race number 1. Hamilton and Mason Billieu will go to the redraw back at the Tech Building.